And referee Nagia Davila gets the game underway, and it's Real Madrid in all white who kick us off. Swung in by Seedorf, cleared by Winterburn. Now Limpar shows a bit too much of the ball to Luis Figo, who's switched flanks already. Seedorf up against Lauren. Back out to Roberto Carlos, who does exactly what you just said, and it nearly comes off.
He did, yep. He's gone for the drive across the ball. I mean, classic Carlos, really. And he's having a little smile and a grin. So is Guti, yeah, but it can be so dangerous.
You might notice by that shot that some of the players are wearing body cams. I think Roberto Carlos has got one on. So Pascal Sigon is on for Campbell, just slips into the centre of the Arsenal defence. As Petit pushes it forward towards Anelka. Figo is showing why he was named FIFA World Footballer of the Year and a Ballon d'Or winner. Good football from Baptista as well. Seedorf out wide to Roberto Carlos, into Raul. Oh, and it's the first goal of the game, just inside 6 minutes. And the man who's second on the all-time scorers list for the club gets Real Madrid up and running.
It was a quality build-up, wasn't it? As we said, Figo on the ball at the start, twisting and turning. Ball got pushed out onto the left-hand side, and Carlos, deadly left foot. And the way Raul lifted the header over Seaman at that near post, just so much quality there. But they've been piling the pressure on, haven't they, this first 6 minutes, and it's bound to take its toll on the Arsenal defenders. Look at that finish, just lifts it over David Seaman. And then Boa tries to turn in the box, goes down. I don't think it was a penalty. The referee was probably close enough to see that too.
Figo brings it down so easily, turning Winterburn left, right and centre. Good cover work in the end by Ray Parlour.
It was good cover work. I just wonder what the free kick's been given for.
Real Madrid dictating things here. Roberto Carlos again. It's another swinger, and this time it requires good defensive header. Lays it off for Xavi Alonso. Winterburn gets his body in the way.
It's a great block by Nigel, wasn't that?
And Ray Parlour penalised for the challenge on Roberto Carlos.
Yeah, I thought Ray got a piece of the ball there, and Ray's trying to...
Figo hugging that touchline, gets the better of Winterburn. Seedorf, lovely touch by Seedorf to Raul. Seems a bargain when Arsenal only paid £1 million for him back in 1990. Pires through a gap to find Boamorte, and Anelka's in the middle, chance for an equaliser, and Luis Boamorte strikes it himself. Terrific finish by the Portuguese, and it's being appreciated at the other end of the field. Real Madrid won, Arsenal won.
Yeah, it was a fantastic ball from Pires, wasn't it? Cut through the Madrid defence. And Boa, he had the option of going square to Anelka, but I think Anelka maybe caught the keeper's eye a little bit. Boa's took it on himself, left-footed into the goal. We see his run here, perfect timing. Carlos, he ain't going to stay with him, is he? And this is the decision. It's a lovely finish, left-footed, side net in. Got Arsenal back in the game at 1-1. Madrid legend side, so they will have a balance and an idea of, you know, how the team strategy is, and you can just see how comfortable they look. But as you say, in their prime, oh, you'd have paid World Cup money, wouldn't you? World Cup final money to watch those sort of players.
Seedorf for Guti. Back in, here is Guti again. It's falling for him, and he's finished it. Well, determination from Guti, appreciated by Ronaldo. A poacher's finish in the end. The ball just stuck to his feet, no chance for Seaman. And parity only lasted, what, 2 minutes. Real back in front again.
I think in all of that little bit of intricate footwork in the box, I think there was an absolutely mint little nutmeg that got him the opportunity. We're going to see it here on the replay. so composed when he gets the ball and gets that little bit of space.
Julio Baptista, couple of step overs, goes for the right post. Can't sneak it inside that post. Here is Alonso. Strong challenge for Emmanuel Petit. That one was born out of a Arsenal-Liverpool Premier League tie a few years ago.
Well, I think again it goes back to you.
Seedorf.
Yeah, we just see there, didn't we? Even at a throw-in, he's going to check and then spin back into the space, and that's a lot of effort, you know, and that's what you do when you're a top pro.
Over the top for Raul. Another header, this one on the stretch. Arsenal can fill as many seats and gets it underway. Figo again. Seedorf. Over the top, looking for Raul. Just straight offside as he nodded it back to Fernando Morientes. And Luis Figo. Oh, that's a terrific free kick from the Portuguese, and a really good save by Almunia.
Yeah, he's held back nothing there, as he's gone for an all-out drive straight into the corner that Almunia is showing him. Lungs are probably bursting, but you still need someone to make that run for you.
Aboué gets it off Luis Figo and goes on a run of his own. Emmanuel Aboué, this is a terrific play. He's gone down under the challenge, and it's just outside the penalty area. Marauding run by Emmanuel Aboué.
Yeah, not just a marauding run, but some really intricate footwork as well, wasn't there, to get in it. He makes the tackle in first on Figo. Yeah, I wonder if he'll just come straight on and take this free kick and spank it in. It looks like Boa's going to take it.
Good strike as well, but watched all the way by Real's substitute goalkeeper, Coque Contreras. Corazon Classic match of 2018. Arbeloa into the box, cleared away by Arsenal, back to Alvaro Arbeloa again, lifted in, Seedorf, and Morientes the targets. Good save from Almunia as it flashed in from Seedorf. Still not clear though. Back to the Dutchman again. But can Arsenal counter? Pires. Anelka making a dart down the middle. It's pushed through. He's in here. Can Arsenal equalise right at the 80th minute? No, they can't. Anelka wayward in his effort. Carambo. So a full kindly for Morientes, who's just offside. Would have been harsh on Arsenal.
Yeah, it was a little ricochet.
Had a couple of marauding runs. Is now trying to get into a good position again, and not for the first time. He's upended just outside the penalty area. Contreras making sure the wall is in the right place. Pires. That was really good positioning by Solari. He just dropped back at the last moment.
Yeah, the keeper goes over and says, thanks very much for that. That's exactly where Robert Pires put that. And if he ain't standing there, that is goal, goal, goal.
He's fallen kindly to Solari. There are two Real Madrid players inside. One of them is Fernando Morientes. Still Morientes. Good save, Almunia. Picked up by Solari. And there is the final whistle.